Ladies and gentlemen, good day. If you're just getting into color grading and you are using the CapCut desktop app, I'm going to show you and tell you everything you need to know about color grading. So let's get into it. So we've got a video on our timeline over here, and as you can see in the preview, it does look pretty bland. So the first thing we can go ahead and do to color grade this correctly is on the top left hand side you will see filters. Now if you click on filters, you will have an assortment of different types of filters that will give your video a different feel. Alright, and this is very important when you are color grading. You need to understand what it is you're trying to do with the video and what emotion you are trying to create within that video. Okay, so let's go and have a look at a couple of these filters. Now on the left you can see that there are a bunch of different types of filters, and we're going to go ahead and look at something that is going to suit our needs. Now if you go ahead and click on any one of these filters, it's not going to immediately add the filter to the video. It's going to just give you a preview in your preview pane of what it will look like. So that's what this filter looks like, and you can go ahead and explore which is going to suit your needs best. Now once you have chosen the one that you would like to use, you can just go ahead and click on the plus icon over here. It will now immediately add it to your timeline. Another way of doing this is clicking down on this filter and dragging it over your video. This embeds the actual filter in your video. Okay, so it's not a separate element, it is now in the video. On the right hand side you can see it says filters, and you can use this drop down menu, and here you can change the intensity of the filter. From here you can go ahead, I'm going to put this off for a moment, and you can go scroll to the right hand side and there's a little arrow there. You will now click it and see adjustment. Now if you are shooting in log or your video is in log, you can go ahead and you can add a LUT onto your video, and this is simple. You can go ahead and actually download LUTs for free from various websites. So as you can see, it says name, and on this drop down menu there are a bunch of LUTs that I can add onto this video. Again, as you hover your cursor over every one of them, it shows you what it will look like. If this is not the way you want to go and you want to have a more hands-on approach of color grading your video, you can go down over here and it says adjust, and here you can adjust everything from the temperature to the saturation and change what the lighting is doing here too. So everything from exposure, contrast, highlights and shadows. And as you're adjusting each one of these dials, this preview is actually changing in real time. You can also sharpen your video, you can put clarity effect on it, add particles, fade it, and also put a vignette on it, which is a black border or a white border on the edges. In addition to all of these changes, what you can go ahead and do is save it as a preset, give it a name, and reuse it again without having to adjust it every single time you open up a new project. If this was helpful, you can go ahead, drop us a like, you can share it with a friend, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.